are tight.
Before you go to the second, because the first one's just a start. Are you doing it the next game?
Whatever. The next game. Sometime in It's probably going to be the first and last.
Seahawks foul charge number 14, Trevor Tate. That's her first, the team's first. Stepping into the Cougars will be number 14, Courtney Gardner. She replaces number 40, Deja Logan. Shot clock violation, Seahawk ball. Stepping into the Seahawks, number 21, Jenny DeGraff. She replaces number 20, Jordan Henry.
small.
Basketball, Timber Tate. Back to the Seahawks shooting one, will be number 14, Timber Tate.
Take it.
Seahawks foul number 32, Rebecca Banks, her first, team second. At line for the Cougars, shooting two will be number 23, Bree Boyd. Subbing in for Charleston will be number 15, Tanisha Brown. And for the Seahawks, number 24, Emily Thomas, replaces number 14, Timber Tate.
So I need to make sure they have cameras on. So just be They're simple, and then like you go do it. And yeah.
Rocky. Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 20, Jordan Henry, replacing number 32, Rebecca Banks. Corner, number 3. She plays in the line.
Oh, these are all
You got it.
Cougars foul number 3, Shaquille Brown, her first, team second. Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 11, Jasmine Steele. She replaces number 24, Emily Thomas. Also entering number 14, Timber Tate, replacing number 10, Madison Rocky.
It's in between.
Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 32, Rebecca Banks. She replaces number 21, Jenny Graff. Crossing foul number 23, Bree Boyd. Her first, the team serve. At the line for the Seahawks, shoot two, will be number 22, Amber Reeves. Number 24, Miranda Bowman. Traveling violation, Seahawks ball. Subbing into the Seahawks, number 10, Madison Rocky, replacing number 22, Amber Reeves. Jasmine Steele. And in the first quarter, the Seahawks 20, Johnson 7. Oh.
Business law, that's right.
I mean, that was interesting.
Someone just texted me and said,
Number 40, Deja Logan.
is, yeah.
So as soon as the horn blows, just say commercials in 3, 2, 1.
I usually wait for him to say media timeout. So
That's the end. Foul 15, Tanisha Brown. Seahawks foul charge number 20, Jordan Henry. That's her first, team's first. At the line for the Cougars, she had 1, the number 15, Tanisha Brown. Starting in for the Seahawks, number 22, Amber Reeves, replacing number 11, Jasmine Steele.
what did you take for your second elective?
I took 348 because I thought I was going to do something. And then I took the classes at 17.
Because there's one promotions management program I always offer.
Oh, really? Is it just like some sort of source? That'd be really cool. It's like a good class.
Jump ball, possession remains with the Cougars. Starting in for the Seahawks, number 21, Jamie Graff. She replaces number 20, Jordan Henry.
Alex Switzer is like unnecessary.
Number 40, Deja Logan. Southern for the Cougars, number 25, Deja Ford. She replaces number 2, Darian Huff.
She's ruthless with this writing. So still disappointed in that sports marketing.
And now Seahawks ball.
It's the same thing.
Timeout.
3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards with the Carolinas.
But it kind of depends on how long it takes. Like some things like this one, a lot of stuff, but not usually just like which can
That's Cougars ball.
you to be competitive, but at the same time.
I feel like there's so many classes I wanted to take in the marketing department that I didn't get this math.
Number 24, Brianna Bowman. Three-pointer. Seahawks out on number 32, Rebecca Banks. That's her second. The team's second. At the line for the Cougars, shooting 2, number 15, Tanisha Brown. So to give the Seahawks, number 11, Jasmine Steele, number 20, Jordan Henry, and number 12, Janae Williams. Jasmine Steele. See on ball. Seahawks foul number 20, Jordan Henry. That's her second. The team's third. At the line for the Cougars, shooting 2, number 15, Tanisha Brown. Starting for the Seahawks, number 10, Madison Rocky. She replaces number 20, Jordan Henry. Shot clock violation, Cougars ball. Three-second violation, Seahawks ball. So we get the Seahawks, number 21, Jenny McGrath. She replaces number 12, Janae Williams.
But it should be the game besides the game.
City on ball.
So probably there's that first one that's just the logos.
Charleston County, number 23, Brianna Bolden. That's her first. Team's first. At the line for the Seahawks, shoot 2 will be number 11, Jackson Steele. Second round Cougars, number 14, Courtney Garner, and number 3, Shaquasia Brown. Seahawk ball. Madison Rocky. Timeout, Cougars. Deja Logan.
So the way it works is this one. Oh, you mean like sliding in? Sometimes they'll say, I think that's all we got.
Seahawk foul number 14, Timber Tate. First second, the team's first. Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 11, Jasmine Steele, replacing number 14, Timber Tate.
I would do it because I always think the first and not think about it. I did that last year and had the wrong team up there for like the whole thing. Not if you appropriately drag it. I mean, all I'm going to do is change the logo.
It's Charleston ball. Cougars foul number 2, Emily Pop. That's her first. The team's first. Ten-second violation, Cougars ball. Seahawk foul number 11, Jasmine Steele. That's her first, the team's second. Number 1, Noah Henry. Subbing in for the Cougars, number 14, Courtney Gardner. She replaces number 15, Tanisha Brown. Three-pointer, Darian Huff. Charleston, foul charge number 2, Henry Huff. That's their second, team second. Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 14, Timber Tate, and number 21, Jenny McGrath. Timeout, Seahawks. Traveling violation, Seahawks ball. Starting at the Cougars, number 15, Tanisha Brown, and number 23, Bree Boyd. They replace number 14, Courtney Gardner, and number 40, Deja Hogan. Bree Boyd. Cougars now, number 15, Tanisha Brown. That's her first, the team's fourth. Subbing in for Charleston will be number 3, Shaquisha Brown, replacing number 1, Nola Henry. Cougars ball.
It's just when I start throwing stuff at me.
Like when they forget this one.
Yeah.
Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 22, Amber Reeves. She replaces number 21, Jenny McGrath. Bree Boyd. Cougars ball.
Ben likes to do the video for the men's games. He wants to do it.
He's got new home.
Subbing in for the Seahawks, number 20, Jordan Henry, replacing number 14, Timber Tate. Found the Seahawks number 22, Amber Reeves. That's her first, the team's third. Subbing for the Cougars, number 5, Caitlin Dorsey. She replaces number 23, Bree Boyd.
First week in the spring break.
Brianna Bowman. Cougars found number 5, Caleb Dorsey, her first, the team's fifth. Cougars are over the limit. So we get 2-shot foul for the Seahawks, number 11, Jasmine Steele.
We're staying in a day's end, so for 8 of us to go, it's $60 to stay for the whole week.
That'll be fun. Tell me. Is there a bunch of guys or guys on this?
Oh, we got 4 guys, 4 girls. Unless we somehow lose 3 more games, we'll have a first round bye. So we'll go down like 7.
Chick-fil-A Brown.
You don't go out after.
Charleston found number 5, Katie Dorsey, her second. At the line for the Seahawks, shooting 2 will be number 20, Jordan Henry. Brianna Bowman. Cougars found number 5, Katie Dorsey, her third.
We haven't won there since like 2012.
We get 2-shot foul for the Seahawks, number 11, Jasmine Steele.
I don't remember if I signed up for that. I want to. I just don't remember.
Subbing in for Charleston will be number 23, Bree Boyd, as well as number 40, Deja Logan.
And then finally, for some reason, it's super
Brianna Bowman. charge, Cougars ball. Seahawk foul number 20, Jordan Henry. That's her third, the team's fourth. At the line for the Cougars, shooting 2, number 23, Bree Boyd. Third quarter is a Seahawks 55. Seahawks foul number 11, Jasmine Steele. That's her second, the team's first. At the line for the Cougars, number 3, Shaquisha Brown, shooting 2 shots. Seahawks ball. Seahawks foul number 11, Jasmine Steele for third, the team's second. Cougars ball. Subbing into the Cougars, number 23, Bree Boyd. She replaces number 24, Brianna Bolden. Subbing into the Seahawks, number 22, Amber Reeves. She replaces number 11, Jasmine Steele.
It's when they shoot, right? Yeah.
Alicia Brown. Subbing into the Cougars will be number 40, Deja Logan. Replacing number 15, Tanisha Brown. Jump ball. Possession of the Seahawks. Cougars foul charge number 23, Brittany Boyd. That's her third, the team's first. At the line of the Seahawks, shoot two, will be number 10, Madison Rocky. Number 2, Karen Huff. Logan. Something from the Cougars foul number 14. Freshman 15, Tanisha Brown, that's her second, team second. At the line, she won for the Seahawks, number 10, Madison Rocky. Substitution for the Cougars, number 23, Ruth Boyd, replaces number 24, Brianna Bolton. Offensive foul, Cougars ball. Foul charge for the Seahawks, number 10, Madison Rocky, that's her first. The team's third. Subbing in for Charleston, number 5, Caitlin Dorsey. She replaces number 23, Ruby Boyd. We have 1 minute remaining in regulation. Charleston foul on number 5, Jalen Dorsey. That's her fourth. Cougars foul number 25, Deja Ford. That's her first, and team's fourth. Cougars foul number 24, Brianna Bolden. That's her first, team's fifth. Cougars are now over the limit. It'll be a two-shot foul for the Seahawks. Number 10, Madison Rocky. Summing in for the Cougars, number 5, Jalen Dorsey. After the Seahawks, number 22, Amber Reeves replaces number 14, Timber Tinney. Shaquasia Brown. Number 32, Rebecca Banks. That's it, your front score for UNCW.
will tip it off with Gabby Gicconi. And Northeastern wins the tip. We are underway in the final home game of the season. And a three-pointer made by Francesca Sally to start things off. So Northeastern's leading scorer drains a three to start this ball game, and it's 3-0 Northeastern. Jasmine Steele dribbles to the right, hands off to Madison Rocky. Up top to Amber Reeves, dribbles with the right hand, drops it down low for Rocky. She's blocked by Sally. And now the ball's thrown out of bounds. And it'll stay with Northeastern. Northeastern 11-17 overall, 7-9 in the conference. They're 5-8 on the road and 3-5 on the road in conference games. That one missed by Gicconi. Ball's going to go to the Seahawks. Madison Rocky with the ball up top to Jordan Henry. Henry gets it over to Amber Reeves, hands it to Jasmine Steele. Up top to Henry, who shoots. That one in and out, no good. Rebounded by Northeastern. Up the floor comes Ortiz. Ortiz, the second leading scorer for Northeastern this year. That pass no good, out of bounds. Seahawks will take over. Madison Rocky leading the team in scoring at 10.9 a game. Jasmine Steele second, 9 a game. Jenny DeGraff third at 6.9. And then Jordan Henry and Diamond Willis follow that at 6.5. Jasmine Steele puts that one off the glass from the side. And the Seahawks are on the board with a three-pointer, and the game is tied at 3 apiece. Tough shot there by Jasmine Steele from the corner, putting it off the glass. And a foul down low. That one's going to go against Amber Reeves, her first. And the team's first. At the line will be Francesca Sally, the senior center from Denver, Colorado. Misses the first free throw. Sally averaging 12.8 a game and 8.5 rebounds. Knocks down the second, and it's 4-3 Northeastern. Steele brings it up the floor, crosses it over to her left, over to Amber Reeves, into the corner to Rocky, back to Reeves, dribbles to the left, gives it back to Henry, who shoots, misses, rebounded by Jess Jenko. Kicks it back, faked by Ortiz, taken away by Amber Reeves. Now she'll bring it up the floor, gets it ahead to Steele, pulls it back, now pulls it out, resets the offense. Steele going to her right, gives it to Amber Reeves, down low to Rebecca Banks, goes up with the left hand, misses, rebounded Ortiz. Ortiz brings the ball up the floor. Goes around Henry, now loses the ball, and it's out of bounds, and the Seahawks will take over. Two turnovers for Northeastern so far in this game. Over to Jordan Henry. Sorry, 3 turnovers now. To Amber Reeves. Passes back to Jasmine Steele, fakes the pass, pulls up, rims out, rebounded by Amber Reeves, and that one rolls in. Nice job by Amber Reeves fighting for that rebound and then going right up, putting it in off the glass. Seahawks take the lead 5-4, and then a three-pointer goes in for Claudia Ortiz. And it's now 7-5 Northeastern. Up top to Jasmine Steele. Down low to Henry. Henry goes around and is blocked, but a foul is called on Giacone. It's Gabby Giacone's first foul. Jordan Henry to the line. Henry averaging 6.5 points, 7.3 rebounds per game this year in her final season. Makes the first free throw. Jordan Henry from Waxhaw, North Carolina, went to Marvin Ridge High School, started her collegiate career at Iona, and then transferred to UNCW. Puts down both free throws, and the game is tied at 7 apiece. Into the corner, Lauren Lassiter, who had just checked into the game. Now over into the corner, a shot put up by Maureen Taggart, who also just checked in. She misses, a foul called on the Seahawks. This one's going to go on Jordan Henry, her first of the game. Northeastern inbounds, and that goes right to Sally, who puts it up and in. Northeastern goes up 9-7. Sally now with 6 points. That one missed. Rebound goes to Maureen Taggart. Moves it up to Ortiz. Ortiz gives it down low to Sally. Under the basket. That pass stolen away by Amber Reeves. Moving up the floor now is Reeves. She passes it over to Steele. Pulls up for three. Misses. Rebound gets away from Henry. Pulls it away by Jenko, who slows it down, gets it over to Ortiz. Ortiz now dribbling with her right hand, guarded by Amber Reeves. Ortiz up top to Lassiter, who sends it down low, and it's taken away by Madison Rocky. Rocky moves up the floor quickly, turns around, gets it to Jasmine Steele. Now down low to Banks. Banks with the left hand up and misses. Rebounded by Lassiter. .4:30 to play in the first quarter. Over to Sally. Guarded by Jordan Henry. Hands it off to Ortiz. Ortiz pushes off Sally, who is in her way. Now down low to Sally, up and in. And it's now 11-7. Sally now with 8 points. Steele over to Rocky. Rocky fakes a shot, puts it on the floor now. Goes to her left, down low to Banks. That one tapped away by Sally. And now Jenko comes up the floor. Gives it to Taggart. Back to Jenko. Blocked by Steele. Banks comes up with it. Steele up the floor now. Looks behind her, puts up the layup, and it's good. 11-9 Northeastern. Seahawks break a 2-minute and 29-second scoring drought. Jasmine now with 5 points in this game. Foul called. And we're going to go to immediate timeout here. Reed's Jewelers in the first quarter. Some substitutions. Jenny DeGraff, Timber Tate, and Janae Williams will come in for the Seahawks. And on the floor with them will be Jasmine Steele and Amber Reeves. Seahawks down by 2 here. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Over to Steele. Jasmine finds Timber Tate in the corner. She gives it back to Steele. Fakes a pass, puts it on the floor. Goes into the middle, has nowhere to go, picks up her dribble. Now it's taken away by Taggart. Picked up her dribble too quick there. Pass across to Ortiz, a deep three off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, though, and now pulls it out with a new shot clock. Jenko has it back over to Ortiz, guarded by Steele. She kicks it down low. That's missed by Giacone. Rebound by Lassiter, who misses, and now Jasmine Steele comes away with it. Steele now drives in, pulls it out. Pulls it all the way back out. Now tries to reset the offense. 18 on the shot clock. Little double team. Now over to DeGraff. Pulls up. That one in and out. Rebounded by Claudia Ortiz. Ortiz with 3 rebounds now. Ortiz down low to Lassiter, who puts it up and in. 13-9 Huskies. Lassiter, 2 points now in this game. Jasmine Steele hands it off to Timber Tate. Tate, the freshman, gives it to the senior Reeves. Reeves into the corner to Steele. Dribbles with her left. Now over to DeGraff inside the three-point line, and it's good. Jenny DeGraff picks up her first 2 of the game, and it's 13-11 Huskies now. Double team down low. Out to Lassiter, kicks it back to Taggart. Taggart over to Ortiz, and now up top to Lassiter. Back to Ortiz, pulls up at the free throw line, misses off the back of the rim. Janae Williams fights for it. Now it's loose, and it gets to Jasmine Steele. A couple players down on the play. Over to DeGraff. Foul is called. Lassiter's going to get called for the foul. That's her first. Mariah Crisp will check into the game for Jasmine Steele. Crisp, a freshman, 5'2" from Waldorf, Maryland. Hasn't seen much playing time as of late, but checking in here. Over to DeGraff. Kicks it across to Timber Tate. Up top to Crisp. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Up top to DeGraff, pulls up for 3, no good, and a foul is called. So Jenny DeGraff will go to the free throw line to shoot 3. With the Seahawks down by 2 with 32.3 seconds left in the quarter. DeGraff with 2 points in this game. Makes the first free throw. Jenny, redshirt junior, 6'1" from Springboro, Ohio, transfer from Penn State. Makes the second, and we have a tie game at 13 apiece. She'll get one more. And that one rolls around a bunch of times, and she makes all 3 free throws. Seahawks up by 1 with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Jenko with the ball, guarded by Crisp. 20 seconds left. About a 2-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Ortiz down low to Sally, double teamed, and she puts it in. 6 seconds left. Crisp with the ball. Comes up. 3 seconds. 2. Crisp pulls up. And it's no good. Seahawks down. Becca Banks, Madison Rocky, Timber Tate, and Mariah Crisp for the Seahawks. Henry inbounds to Crisp. Mariah Crisp averaging 3 points a game this year. Just a freshman. Hands it off to Rocky. Goes to her left. Passes it out to Timber Tate. Into the corner to Jordan Henry. Back out to Tate. Now up top to Crisp, who resets. 9 on the shot clock. Crisp drives to the right hand. Goes up and just misses. Rebounded by Sally. That's Sally's second rebound today. Ortiz with it. Moves it up top, switches over, crosses again, now brings to her left. Hands off to Erica Eason, who just checked in. Eason goes left, puts it up with the right hand, and puts it in, and it's 17-14 Huskies. Easton, who just checks in, scores her first points. She's averaging 3 points a game this year. Crisp gets it over to Rocky. Rocky down to Henry, turns, faces the basket, shoots off the corner of the rim, rebounded by Courtney Redcross. Jenko picks up her dribble. Crisp with some good defense, and she's able to get it to Sally. Down low, Tate puts it behind her back, trying to save it. Ends up throwing it out of bounds, but a nice job by Timber Tate to try to save that ball. Northeastern will have it. Amber Reeves checks back in. Going out is Timber Tate. Jasmine Steele also checks back in for Crisp. Jenko up top, guarded by Steele. Pick set. Steele goes through the pick, up top to Sally. And over to Ortiz, guarded by Rocky. She uses the pick well, goes up off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Banks, and now a foul on Claudia Ortiz. Timber Tate is going to check back in for the Seahawks. She'll be replacing Amber Reeves. Brianna Schneer, a 6'3" senior center, checks in for Northeastern. Kicks out to Tate, a long three, and it's good. Swish. Timber Tate nails her first three of the game, and the score is tied at 17 apiece. Timber Tate shooting 31% from three-point range this year. A freshman from Thomasville, North Carolina. Down low to Schneer, who misses. Ball is loose. Schneer comes up with it. Up top to Sally. A deep three for Ortiz, who puts it in with one left on the shot clock. 2017 Northeastern. It's a ridiculous shot there. Steele dribbles, gets it over to and past Rocky. That one thrown out of bounds, and Northeastern will take over. Amber Reeves checks back in for Timber Tate. So Tate hits a three and goes back out. Jenko brings it up the floor. Over to Eason. Cross court to Ortiz, too high for her, off her hands and out of bounds. Seahawks have it, 6:58 to play in the second quarter. Seahawks down 3. Both teams shooting 50% from three-point range. Up top to Jordan Henry to Reeves. In the corner to Rocky, she pulls up, no good. Jordan Henry battling for the rebound and is called for a foul. That's a tough call there. Henry's second foul of the game, and Jenny DeGraff will check in for her. '17 Huskies. Seahawks averaging 55.4 points a game this year. Huskies averaging 58.9. Jenko with the ball. Down low to Sally. Rebecca Banks up on her. Kicked out to Ortiz. 9 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Ortiz still dribbling around now. Pulls up for 3 and somehow makes a wild shot there. Another crazy three-pointer for Claudia Ortiz, who now has 9 points in the game, 3 of 4 behind the three-point line. Huskies up 23-17. DeGraff gets it to Jasmine Steele. 13 on the shot clock. Steele to DeGraff up top, the three, and it is good. Jenny DeGraff hits a three-pointer, her first three of the game. She now has 8 points. 23-20 Huskies. Eason with it. Pulls up at the free throw line, makes an unbelievable shot, falling to her right. 25-20 Huskies. Rocky pulls up for three. That one's no good. Rebounded Eason. Hands it off to Ortiz. Drives with the left. Goes up and in. 27-20. And a timeout is called. And Claudia Ortiz with 11. Their two top scorers leading the way for them today. Seahawks with the ball. Jasmine Steele brings it up, gives it to Madison Rocky. Janae Williams into the game now. Steele gets it down low to Williams. She turns, puts it up with the right hand, and it's good. Janae Williams, who just comes into the game, puts in 2 points, and it's 27-22 Huskies. Quick bucket there for Williams. Jenko, guarded by Steele, picks up her dribble. Now Sally hands it back off to Jenko. Over to Eason. 5 on the shot clock. Eason down low. That one does not hit the rim. Rocky up with the ball. Steele up to Williams. That pass is just too high as it goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. 27-22 Huskies. Four minutes to go till halftime. Jenko with it. Guarded by Steele. Gets it down low to Sally. She goes up. Janae got a hand on it, but that ball still went in off the glass, and it's 29-22. Huskies in the lead. That's 12 points now for Francesca Sally. Steele moves to her left, picks up, goes to Amber Reeves. Reeves drives in with the right hand, up and in off the glass, and is fouled. A nice shot there by Amber Reeves off the glass, and she'll get the foul shot. 29-24 now, Huskies in the lead. Timber Tate checks back in for Madison Rocky. See on the replay there, nice little pump there from Reeves as she goes up and gets the foul as she puts it in off the glass. Amber Reeves with 4 points now, 2 for 2 from the field. Makes the free throw. She's got 5 now, and it's 29-25 Northeastern. Taggart into the game. That one off Ortiz's hands, out of bounds. Seahawks will get the ball. Claudia Ortiz from Puerto Rico, transfer from Mississippi. Up top to Steele. Kicks it to Amber Reeves. Into the corner to Timber Tate. Passes it to Reeves. 13 on the shot clock. Back to Tate. Down low to Janae Williams. Up and out to Steele. 7 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. She's on the ground. Reeves with 2. Puts up a shot. And that one does not hit the rim. And it'll be a 24-second violation. Jenko brings it up the floor now for Northeastern. Up by 4. 2:40 to play in the half. Taggart looking for someone to pass it to. Now over to Ortiz, another deep 3. And she knocks it down and 1. That's 3 NBA range threes that Claudia Ortiz has hit in this game so far. And she'll go to the line for a 4-point play here. She now has 14 points. Or no basket called. And the Huskies will inbound. And Seahawks take over. Jasmine Steele up the floor. Hands it off to Reeves. Jenny DeGraff knocked from behind by Francesca Sally. And that'll be a foul on Sally. That's her second foul of the game, which is good news to get her out of this game. Sally, with 12 points, will have to now leave. 2:16 to go. Rebecca Banks checks back in with Janae Williams going out. Brianna Schneer in for Sally for Northeastern. Rebecca Banks with it. Hands it off to Steele, who pulls up, and that one is good. Jasmine Steele puts in her 7th point of the game. 32-27 now, Huskies. Jenko pulls up for 3, misses, rebounded Banks. Rebecca Banks leading the team in rebounding this year. And DeGraff puts in a 3. Jenny DeGraff on fire today. Her second 3 of the game. She now has 11 points. And she's 2 for 2 from three-point range. 11 points to lead the Seahawks. Ortiz goes to her left to Taggart. Kicks it out to Jenko, guarded by Tate. Down low, misses completely, was Lassiter. Jasmine Steele brings it up. Steele setting something up here. Moves back with her right, pulls up. No good. Rebounded by Schneer. 52 seconds to play in the half. Out to Ortiz. Down to Schneer. Out to Ortiz. Want to get up on her. She's hit some long threes in this game. To Schneer. 31 seconds. 4 on the shot clock. Jenko misses the 3. Foul called on the floor. That one's going to go against Jenny DeGraff. That's her second foul of the game. 26 to go on the clock. Jenko has it. 20 seconds to go in the half. Ten seconds left. Jenko dribbling. Gives it to Ortiz. Ortiz pulls up for another 3 and makes another long three-pointer. 35-30. 1 second to go, and no shot is put up. Floor for Northeastern. Jess Jenko, Francesca Sally, Maureen Taggart, who has the ball, Gabby Giacone, and Claudia Ortiz. Seahawks with it, moving up the court quickly is Jasmine Steele. She drives up and in, and Jasmine Steele puts in her 9th point, and the Seahawks are down by 3 here now in the third quarter. Quick start there for the Seahawks. Ortiz with the ball, guarded by Amber Reeves. Taggart pulls up, airballs it, ball out of bounds. Seahawks take over. Seahawks down 35-32, 9:12 to go in the quarter. Jasmine Steele to Amber Reeves. 3 seniors in the game right now. Steele guarded by Jenko. Up top to Rocky, over to Amber Reeves. 10 on the shot clock. Reeves over to Henry, pulls up, and it's good. She switches it from the corner. 35-34 now, and a timeout is called. Seahawks, same players back on the court for the Seahawks. Northeastern with the ball, up by 1. See, the Seahawks can keep this momentum going. Jenko out to Ortiz. Now to Sally. Out to Taggart. Dribbles with the left, pulls it up, taken away by Rocky. Rocky's on the run, guarded by Taggart. She goes up and under and in, and a foul. Madison Rocky took it right away from Maureen Taggart. Taggart was step for step with her on the floor, and she just went up and under her, got the foul, and put it in, and will be at the free throw line with the Seahawks up by 1. Nice job by Madison Rocky there. Coast to coast off the steal, puts in the free throw. Seahawks up by 2, and they're on a 7-0 run to start the quarter. Over to Ortiz. Amber Reeves on her. Ortiz pulls it back. Now to Sally. Back to Ortiz. Pulls up for another long 3, and that one is missed. So weird shooting style, but goes in a lot. Steele pulls it out. Jordan Henry inside the three-point line. Misses off the front of the rim. Rebounded Ortiz. Ortiz up the floor now. Eason down the floor with her. Puts it off the backboard. Misses. Rebounded Banks. Jasmine Steele up the floor now. Whistle is blown and called for a travel. In the game now, Lauren Lassiter and Gabby Giacone. No, Giacone goes out, Lassiter in for Northeastern. Ortiz pulls up for a wide open 3 and misses it. Down goes Reeves, and it's an offensive foul. Foul goes on Lauren Lassiter. It's Lassiter's second foul, and Husky's second of the quarter. Still a 7-0 run here for the Seahawks as they bring the ball up the floor. Amber Reeves does a real nice job drawing offensive fouls. She's been doing it all year and gets another one there. Out to Henry, foot on the line, that one off the back of the rim, tapped out of bounds. And Seahawks remain with the ball and a new shot clock. Or foul called, actually. Foul called on Erica Eason, guard from Atlanta, Georgia. Into Rocky, to Henry, puts up the shot, and it is good. Seahawks on a 9-0 run to start the quarter, up 39-35 now. Jordan Henry now with 6 points. Ortiz to Sally. Sally pulls up. No good off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Amber Reeves. Reeves has 4 rebounds in the game now. Steele down low to Banks. Banks turns. Now up with the left. Is blocked by Sally, who didn't even jump to make that block. Cross-court pass to Eason. Ball up in the air and goes out of bounds. Brianna Schneer will check into the game. Going out, Lauren Lassiter. 20 on the shot clock, inbounded to Eason. Jenko with it now. 15 on the shot clock, over to Ortiz, to Schneer, guarded by Banks. Back out to Ortiz. 9 on the shot clock. Jasmine gets a hand on it. She pulls it back now. 5 on the shot clock. Banks up on her, and she throws it away to Jordan Henry. Nice defense by the Seahawks there. Over to Rocky. She pulls up for 3. That one misses. Ball is loose. Ortiz up with it, and she makes her way up the floor. Ortiz now pulls it out, tries to set up a play here. Steele guarding Ortiz, goes around the pick. Over to Jenko. Amber Reeves guarding Jenko. Runs through the pick. Jenko drives into the lane, pulls it out at the foul line. Down low to Eason. Pass now controlled by Eason. 1 on the shot clock. Throws it up, and it's an air ball. 24-second violation, 30-second violation. Thinking it's the NBA right now. Into the game, Timber Tate, Janae Williams for the Seahawks going out. Rebecca Banks, Jordan Henry, and Amber Reeves. Jenny DeGraff checks back in as well. DeGraff still leading the Seahawks with 11 points in this game. Tate guarded by Eason. Down low, hard pass to Williams, out to DeGraff, and she puts it in. 13 points in the game now for DeGraff on 4 of 5 shooting. Seahawks up 41-35 and are on an 11-0 run here in the third quarter. Down low to Sally, and she puts that one in and ends the scoreless streak for Northeastern here. 41-37 Seahawks. Janae Williams to DeGraff. Misses. Rebounded. Northeastern brings it up the floor. Jenko now across court to Ortiz. Drives in, puts it up with the left, gets the foul, and Jasmine Steele, Timber Tate, Janae Williams, Madison Rocky, Jenny DeGraff, and Jasmine Steele in the game. Ortiz makes the free throw. It's 41-40 Seahawks now. Ortiz with 20 points in the game. Jasmine Steele gets it over to Madison Rocky. Rocky up top to Tate, over to Jenny DeGraff. Up top to Williams now. Williams drives in, pulls up a shot, no good. Rebounded Jenko. Out to Eason. Eason brings it up the floor. Pulls up her dribble back to Jenko. Guarded by Jenny DeGraff. Here comes the pick from Sally. And now give and go. Blocked by Janae Williams. And a foul is called on her, though. So Francesca Sally will go to the free throw line. Sally with 14 points in the game. Sally makes the first free throw. Game is tied at 41 apiece. Amber Reeves will come in for Madison Rocky. Second foul shot now is good. And now Northeastern retakes the lead at 42-41. Amber Reeves with the ball over to Jasmine Steele. In the quarter to Timber Tate. No good. Rebounded by Jenny DeGraff. She's double teamed, gets it, and it goes off the hands and the ball into my hands as it goes off of Amber Reeves. So now I'm part of the play as Northeastern takes over. Northeastern with the ball, up by 1. Eason up top to Jenko, over to Ortiz, back to Jenko, into the corner, Taggart out to Eason, up top now to Jenko, who misses a 3. Timber gets her hand on it, but can't control it, and it's a new shot clock for Northeastern. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Ortiz with it, trying to set things up with the offense. Ortiz dribbles and is fouled. That foul's going to go on Janae Williams, her second. Rebecca Banks will check back in for Williams. Banks comes in. She has 4 rebounds in this game. Jenko dribbling with the right hand, goes around the pick, down low, hand on it by Banks, and Sally goes up and in again. Nice touch around the basket for Francesca Sally. Northeastern up 45-41. Steele to Tate, back to Steele, over to Amber Reeves. Henry sets a pick, into the corner to Steele, pulls up for three, and it's off the rim and no good. Rebecca Banks with the rebound, new shot clock for the Seahawks. Over to Tate, pulls up for three, no good. Henry trying to get it, but can't come down with it as Taggart gets the rebound. Jenko, guarded by Steele, goes around the pick, stays with Jenko. Nice pass there to Easton, who goes up and under with the reverse. From the field, had some real easy layups around the basket. Seahawks are being led by Jenny DeGraff with 13 points. Jasmine Steele with 9. Up top to Timber Tate. Now to Steele in the corner. Up to DeGraff, over to Tate. Puts it on the floor. Now cross-court pass. That one off the glass and in for Jordan Henry. Tough shot there, putting it off the glass. And Henry now has 8 points in the game, and it's 46-43 Huskies. Out of bounds, and the Seahawks are going to take over, down by 3 with 1:24 to play in the quarter. Steele gives it to Rocky. Nice defense there by Rocky to break that up and get the ball back. Henry up top to DeGraff. Jasmine Steele with it. Over to Timber Tate for a long three. No good. Rebound at DeGraff. New shot clock. Rocky now for a deep three. That one's no good. And it's out of bounds. And it just missed the hand of Taggart, I guess, as Northeastern will have the ball. A minute left in the quarter. Huskies up by 3. Rebecca Banks will come back in the game with Amber Reeves. Timber Tate goes out along with Jenny DeGraff. Jenko brings it up the floor. Ortiz into the lane. Amber Reeves was set there and picks up another offensive foul. Amber Reeves does a great job again causing the offensive foul. That's the second time she's done that today. And the Seahawks take over with 43 and a half seconds left in the quarter. Timber Tate back in the game. To Rocky, over to DeGraff. To Timber Tate in the corner. Out to Rocky, who puts it on the floor, goes up and is blocked, but a foul called. So Madison Rocky will go to the free throw line. Foul goes to Maureen Taggart. That's Taggart's second foul of the game. Northeastern with 4 in the quarter. Rocky at the line. Puts in the first foul shot. Madison Rocky with 4 points in the game now. Amber Reeves comes back in, along with Rebecca Banks. 25.9 on the clock. And the second one is missed, rebounded by Giacone. 17 seconds to play in the quarter. Jenko with the ball. Dribbling out the clock, 10 seconds to go. Jenko to Ortiz. 5 seconds. Ortiz drives, and she's fouled. Looked like a lot of ball on that one, but a foul called on Jordan Henry, who picks up her 3rd foul of the game. Henry with 8 points in this game in her final game here at Trask Coliseum. Ortiz at the line, 20 points in this game, and she makes her first free throw. 21 points now. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Ortiz rolls that one in, and it's 48-44. 2 seconds to go. Jasmine Steele travel against Elon at Elon March 1st at 7 o'clock. Then the CAA tournament will start on March 8th. Jasmine Steele on the floor with Jenny DeGraff, Jordan Henry, Madison Rocky, and Timber Tate. Seahawks down by 4. Jasmine Steele up top with 10 on the shot clock. Steele gets it to DeGraff. Into the corner to Tate. Down low to Henry. It's tipped away. She gets control, turns around, shoots, misses, doesn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Rebecca Banks, Amber Reeves coming back in for Timber Tate and Jenny DeGraff. Up by Sally and puts another one in off the backboard. Sally now with 20 points. So Ortiz with 22, Sally with 20, and it's 50-44 Northeastern. Amber Reeves goes up. That one off the backboard, rolls around the rim, and goes in. Nice shot there by Amber Reeves, who has 7 points now, and it's 50-46 Northeastern. Jenko up top. Jasmine Steele guarding her. Jenko pulls it back behind the back, pulls up and misses. And that one off the hands of Jordan Henry, and it will remain with the Huskies. Up to Ortiz. Ortiz drives in with the left, puts it up with the right, and off the backboard and in. 24 points for Claudia Ortiz. And it's 52-46 Huskies. Rebecca Banks up top to Henry. Now to Amber Reeves. Into Henry. Henry into the corner to Rocky. Puts up the three. It's good. Madison Rocky with a three-pointer from the corner. 7 points for her. That's her first three-pointer of the game. And it's 52-49 Northeastern now. Seahawks shooting 33% from three-point range. 5 for 15 as that one's thrown away. And the Seahawks will take over. Down by 3. Tie the game up here with another three-pointer. Henry hands it off to Steele. Back to Henry. Pump fake out to Reeves. Reeves in the corner, now dribbles with the left. Goes in, pulls up from the elbow, and makes it. Amber Reeves puts another one in. Reeves now with 9 points in the game, and it's 52-51 Huskies. Reeves, who's played all 4 years here at UNCW, having a nice game here with 9 points, puts the Seahawks within 1. That one tipped by Amber, and then off the hands of Ciccone, and the Seahawks will have it down by 1 with 7 minutes to go in the game. Up by Henry. Beautiful shot by Jordan Henry. Seahawks back in the lead, 53-52. Jordan Henry now with 10 points. Henry 4 for 9 from the field. Taggart out to Jenko, pulls up for 3, and it's good. Jenko makes it 55-53. That's her first points of the game. She was 0 for 5 before that shot. She now has 3 points. Into the corner to Reeves. Up top, setting up the play is Steele. Steele gives it up, turnover. Jenko with the ball. Try to force a pass there. Out to Sally. Jenko now guarded by Steele. Gives it to Eason. Out to Taggart. She gives it back to Eason. 10 on the shot clock. Nice defense there by Amber Reeves. Back to Jenko. Whistle blown. Mariah Crisp, Madison Rocky, and Amber Reeves on the floor. 5:35 to go. Seahawks down by 2. Northeastern with the ball. They throw it up. And a foul called on the alley-oop. Foul will go to Madison Rocky. Her first. To Erica Eason will go to the free throw line. She jumped for an alley-oop layup there off the inbound and was fouled. Misses the first foul shot. Eason was 6 points in the game. There was 5 on the shot clock when they were inbounding. And she makes the second. It's 56-53 Northeastern now. 5.5 to go in the game. Mariah Crisp with the ball. Rocky to Amber Reeves. Over to Crisp. To Rocky in the corner. Crisp now brings it back up top. Resets, 10 on the shot clock. Down low to Henry. Turns around, puts it up, and it rolls in. Tough shot by Jordan Henry over 2 Husky players. And it's 56-55 now. Jordan Henry with 12 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Eason now pops a 3. That one no good. And knocked out of bounds by Janae Williams. Seahawks down by 1 with 4:54 to play. Sally has it, guarded by Williams. She goes up and misses. Fight for the ball. Tie up, jump ball called. So the Huskies will remain with the ball on the possession arrow there. 4:47 to go. There'll be 24 on the shot clock. Jenko inbounding, gets it back to Ortiz. Crisp guarding her, giving her some room. Now Jenko. Crisp changes over to guarding Jenko now. Eason up top to Jenko. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded, Janae Williams, and then she throws it away. Amber Reeves and Janae Williams both fighting for the rebound. It was kind of loose, and she tried to throw it out to Crisp, and it was too high for her. So 4:30 to play. Northeastern has the ball. They're up by 1. Jenko shoots. That one's missed. Rebound tapped out in the hands of Sally, and she puts it in. Francesca Sally now with 22 points in the game, and it's 58-55 Northeastern. Amber Reeves up top to Rocky. Rocky to Jordan Henry. Pulls up the dribble, gives it to Crisp. 13 on the shot clock. Crisp sets up a play. 9 on the shot clock. Out to Rocky. Rocky drives in, pulls up, shoots and makes it. Madison Rocky pulls UNCW within 1 point. Rocky now with 9 points in the game. 58-57, Huskies. Jenko from the free throw line misses, and it goes off the hand of Jordan Henry and out of bounds. Jasmine Steele will come back in for Mariah Crisp. 3:36 to play. Huskies up by 1 and have the ball. Jenko trying to inbound, gets it to Sally, blocked by Janae Williams. Taggart goes down, Jasmine gets it to Rocky, who pops the 3, misses, rebounded, Henry puts it up with the left hand and in. Seahawks take the lead 59-58. Jordan Henry with 14 points in the game now. Sally puts it to Ortiz, who goes up and puts it in. Ortiz now with 26 points and gives the Huskies a 60-59 lead with 3:03 to go. Ortiz drives left a lot, uses the left hand to go left. A three put up by Henry misses. Ortiz will use her left hand to drive left, but then when gets the basket, she uses her right to shoot. And it's been effective all day. Ortiz shoots an open three and misses. Janae Williams with the rebound, and a foul is called on Northeastern. Janae Williams with 2 rebounds in the game. Ciccone called for the foul, her third. Rebecca Banks comes back in for Janae Williams. .240 to go. Huskies up by 1. Jordan Henry with 14 points on 6 of 12 shooting. And now a substitution's going to be made. Jenny DeGraff's coming in for Jordan Henry. Steele brings it up the floor. Picked by Rebecca Banks. Now to Reeves. Up top to Steele. 12 on the shot clock. Steele to Rocky. Rocky drives in with the left, goes up, misses. 4 on the shot clock, and it's put in by Rebecca Banks. 61-60 Seahawks. Down low to Taggart, out to Sally, pulls up for 3, and she misses. Rebounds loose. Eason with it. Seahawks with a 1-point lead, under 2 minutes to play. Taggart down low to Sally. She goes up, misses the layup. All of a sudden, Sally has started missing layups. And the Seahawks have it with 1:36 to go, up by 1. And a timeout is called by Henry. 14 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Seahawks inbound, 21 on the shot clock. DeGraff takes it, nobody on her, now gives it to Steele, 15 on the shot clock. Now 10 on the shot clock, Rocky with it to Henry. Henry turning around, dribbles to DeGraff, shoots, and it rolls in. Jenny DeGraff puts it in, gives the Seahawks a 3-point lead. DeGraff now with 15 points in the game. 5 of 6 from the floor for Jenny DeGraff. Ortiz with it, dribbles, now crossover to Eason, off her hand, 15 on the shot clock, back to Ortiz, up top to Sally. Good defense here by the Seahawks. And Ortiz goes down, and a foul called on Amber Reeves. 49.8 seconds left. Seahawks up 3. Eason will inbound for Northeastern. Jenko has it, 47 seconds to play in the game. Stolen away by Amber Reeves. Reeves brings it up the floor, ahead to Jasmine Steele. Too far, but she's able to come up with it under the basket, keep it alive. 36 seconds to play. Steele dribbling around. Eason now fouls her. 31.6 to play in the game. Seahawks up by 3. Northeastern not over the limit, so the Seahawks will inbound the ball. 31.6 seconds left in the game, so 1.6 seconds difference on the shot clock. Steele to inbound, gets it to DeGraff. DeGraff with the ball, and she is fouled by Lauren Lassiter. Lassiter's third foul. Still not over the limit. Seahawks are going to have to inbound again with 29.1 seconds to play. Amber Reeves to inbound. Reeves gets it over Eason to DeGraff. DeGraff is fouled by Lassiter again. Still not over the limit here. And it'll be another inbound. That's 4 fouls for Lassiter. Reeves to inbound, gets it into Steele. 27 seconds, she gets away from that foul attempt, and now Sally fouls her. So finally now over the limit, and Jasmine Steele will go to the free throw line with 24.9 seconds to play, and the Seahawks up by 3. Jasmine Steele with 9 points in the game, 4 for 9 from the field. This will be her first free throw attempt of the game. Makes it. Seahawks up 4. Steele now with 10 points. And she makes the second. Jasmine. Northeastern will have the ball. 24.9 to play in the game. Down by 5 are the Huskies. Into Jenko. Now to Ortiz. Over to Jenko. 20 seconds to go. Jenko looking for someone to go up top to Ortiz. Pulls up a long 3, and she makes another long 3. Amber Reeves will inbound for the Seahawks, up by 2 with 14.3 seconds to go. Gets it into Jasmine Steele in the backcourt. Steele dribbling, and she's fouled by Jenko. So there's 11.4 on the clock. Jasmine Steele will go to the free throw line where she's 2 for 2 today. She has 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists in the game. Seahawks up by 2 here. Very important free throws. And Steele makes it. Still perfect from the free throw line. Seahawks up by 3 now. Some substitutions. Taggart comes in for Northeastern. This free throw can put the Seahawks up by 4. And she makes it a perfect 4 for 4 from the line today. 10 seconds left. Jenko with the ball. Jenko pulls up for 3 and misses. She gets her own rebound. And the foul is called. Oh no. The Seahawks end up with the ball. Jenko might have been on the line there and out of bounds. Henry to inbound, 4.1 seconds to play. Gets it into Rocky, who's trapped and fouled by Ortiz. 3 from the free throw line. Seahawks shooting 92% from the line today. As the first one rolls out. And she makes the second one. Madison Rocky with 10 points. 2.8 seconds left. Seahawks up by 5. Jenko gets it. She throws up a shot from half court. Misses off the backboard. And it is over.